Are you listening?
Hey, now it's Anthony with A&A Professional Services, and I want to do a response video to Wayne and Son's last video. The video is titled "Help," and he goes in and he talks about one of his clients told him that lawn care is not a real job, and it got me thinking, and he made me laugh when he said he got upset and he wanted to spray Roundup in the man flowers. but but first thing, when someone makes a comment like that, sometimes you can't be too quick to take offense because we all think differently, and that's because the way we was raised and experiences that we have gone through. Uh, Listening to the conversation, it don't look like the man meant any harm. It seemed that he said one thing, but he meant something else. And it is just my opinion. I'm gonna take a stab in the dark here. I think that he meant you don't have a traditional job, and him not using the correct words, he used real job. And what he probably meant by that's not a real job, it's not a job like, a lawyer, a teacher, a nurse, a police officer, fireman, something that you have to have training for and go to school for, and it's a popular profession, and it's all on how you was raised and how you were brought up. Years ago, I didn't think stuff like this was a real job. I looked at it as a hustle, and I grew up education. My dad, he was a professor at the local college here, university here, and he was all about education. Uh, I have several family members with PhDs and masters. My mom has a master's. My dad has my dad has bachelor's, master's, and PhD, and I have my bachelor's and master's. But like I said, your opinion and the way you view things change with the way you was raised and experiences. So I think that he meant it wasn't a traditional job. And also, you have to know who you are. And I'm not saying you don't know who you are, Wayne, but you got to know who you are and what you do. And when he said it's not a real job, first of all, you don't have a job. You have a business. It's different. And your business just so happens to be in lawn care. So when someone asks me what I do for a living, I tell them I run my own business. And when they say, "What do you do?" And I say, "Well, I provide professional services." And they're like what? And then I'll say lawn care, mobile car washing, gutter cleaning, and I'll say it like that. And it gives it that traditional feel of a business or a job, but it's not a job. You have a business. People that work for you, they have a job, and it's just putting things in the proper perspective. And once you feel secure with that, there's nothing nobody can say to get you upset or have you thinking like they're trying to put you down, because the guy doesn't know any better, and he's basing his opinion off his the way he was brought up and his experiences. But a lot of these people don't know that if sometimes I cut 10 yards in a day, and my average yard is 45 to $50. So do the math. I have enough yards where I can cut 10 yards almost every day. So if you add that up, what is that? You see, that's anywhere from $400 to $500 a day if it doesn't rain. Okay, so, and I'm not even including the cars. I'm just talking about yards. I know a guy who he was a bricklayer, and he was a brick mason. He made more money than anybody I knew. So it's you know, when people say it's not a real job, then okay, I guess it's not a real job. But my fake job is making more money than your real job. That's just the way you have to look at it. And sometimes people just don't know any better. You can't fault them for that. I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm out.
Are you listening?